got some new records this weekend. Let's take a look and see what's coming down the pike. So yeah, this weekend I went out and got some new records, or new to me. Actually, some of these things are probably pretty new. I had a family member who was selling some records and decided to take some off his hands for a nice price. So what do we got? The first record, in no particular order, that I picked up was still in the shrink wrap, Pink Floyd Division Bell. I don't know which side is what, right? Because that's all you get in this thing is a bunch of damn statues. But the shrink wrap, it did come in it, and this was the 20th anniversary double vinyl edition. Yes, on 180 gram heavyweight vinyl. So this was the hype sticker that was on it. And yeah, good condition. The packaging's pretty nice. You know, pretty solid. Nothing, you know, I did listen to this. So I did, a couple of these I've put on already to just give it a quick listen. And I listened to this yesterday. I can't say that I've ever listened to the Division Bell front to back before. It's gonna take a few more times to settle in. Acoustically, or I should say sonically, it's very, very good. No complaints. Had a nice sound stage, and it was a good listening experience. So more to come on this. I got to give this one a few more listens. So that's the Division Bell. And these are in no particular order. I did wind up picking an original release of Dire Straits' Love Over Gold. I actually have a high-res file of this right now that sounds very, very good, you know, going through the DAC. But in this case, you know, I'm probably gonna, it's one of my favorite albums from Dire Straits. Probably what I'm gonna want to do is to look at the MoFi pressings of this. I do have Dire Straits, their first record, and it's on 45 RPM. Mobile Fidelity Sound Labs, and it is great. It's one of my best records. But supposedly this coming right out as a first release, I wish this person had put these in better conditions. Obviously I haven't even gone through this thing yet, but yeah, it looks like it's in decent shape. 1982 release. So I'll give this thing a clean and see how it sounds. So yes, this was another nice find. So here's another one that I picked up, and you know, I went on to his this person that I bought this from has their own Discogs page. So I went through all of those to see, you know, which ones that I'd like to pick up. And although I'm not a huge fan of Black Sabbath, or not even this particular album by Black Sabbath, but it is an original pressing. It has the raised, embossed Black Sabbath Masters of Reality. I believe this was a 1971 release. The back. And supposedly, this release sounds really good. So I have not listened to this yet. I will give this one a listen to here over the course of the next week or so after I give it a good clean, but supposedly this is a really good sounding record. So we'll find out. But yeah, picked up Masters of Reality. Yeah, Master of Reality. All right. And another one that kind of goes into this this same category. It's not a huge fan, but this particular record, Alice Cooper, $1 Billion Babies, another original pressing. Okay. I haven't even opened this yet. So let's see what it looks like together. Oh yeah. Pretty decent shape for something that is very old. This is 1973 release, and not too bad for a, what, 51-year-old record. Let's see what we got here. So here's the, like I said, here's the inner. And inside, it's on paper, so that's gonna have to change. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, we've got the original, the original record sleeve, and on the back side, it's got all the lyrics. Get a good look at that one again, huh? So yeah, when I was in the Air Force back in '87. One of the individuals that I worked with at that time, he was a big Alice Cooper fan, and he would play this amongst other albums all the time on his mammoth stereo system. So really, for cheap money, I picked this up. Boy, the record's really thin. It's got to be about 120 gram, I'm guessing. But we'll see how good a condition it is. I'll give it a good clean, and we'll put this on here, and maybe we'll do a review on this in the coming months. But that was a nice find. Next, I am a fan of this band, and this is a Canadian pressing. I think it's original. Let's just double check. But Dreamboat Annie, Heart. On Mushroom Records. Love that. Mushroom Records, right there, see? And at one time, this thing was $8. So let's see. Open this thing up. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Pretty nice. All right. Let's check out what we have on the inside. All right. This is a 1976 pressing. Canadian pressing, like I said, original. I'm going to get these all in their poly sleeves. Let's see what the condition is. Well, first glance, yeah, it's going to need a little love. First glance, it's definitely going to need some love. But, again, supposedly this pressing is the one to have. So I'll give it a listen to, and we'll see how it goes. But got a chance to see Heart right before COVID. I think it was 2019, and up in great outdoor amphitheater in Lakes region of New Hampshire. And I tell you, it was a double bill. Sheryl Crow opened up, and then the Wilson sisters came on with Heart afterwards. And what a great show! Absolutely outstanding show. I think we're seeing them this year. I think we're actually going down to Fenway in August to see Def Leppard. I think Heart's on the bill with them. Kind of wish Cheap Trick's on some of the Cheap Trick is opening up on some of the shows for my. I've never seen Cheap Trick. I wish we would have had a chance to see them this year. But anyway, love Heart. It's a yeah, I do. I'm a Heart fan. Good stuff. All right. So what do we got here? The next, this is still sealed, hasn't been opened yet. Paul McCartney's first debut solo album, 1970, still in the shrink wrap. Check that out. And this is, that's the back. This is the half-speed mastered, Abbey Road Studios. So I'm looking forward to this. This has got a lot of some of the songs that never made the cut for the Let It Be or Abbey Road. For instance, Junk is on here. Every Night, one of my favorite McCartney tunes. Maybe I'm Amazed is on this one. Yeah, I mean, this is the one that he did up in, I think he recorded this one up in Scotland, if I'm not mistaken. Beatles had broken up, or he had, announced that he was leaving and kind of went into a stupor for a while. Played all the instruments on this, from what I recall. And yeah, looking forward to this. So, not a huge fan of half-speed mastering. It's good on the Who, Tommy. My opinion anyway. So we'll have to see what it sounds like on this, but I'm looking forward to this. Still in the shrink wrap. So like I said, in no particular order, here is another one that I got, and I played this on Saturday night, the night that I got all these records. So like I told you before in a previous video, big fan of Crosby, Stills, Nash, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Had the opportunity to see Neil Young with Crazy Horse, without Crazy Horse in the past. Acoustic solo tour. So yeah, I'm a fan. So when I saw that this person had this particular record available, I jumped all over it. Looks like it's been played once. It is Crazy Horse at the Fillmore 1970. Check that out. That's just fantastic. This is part of the Neil Young Archives performance series. And as we all know, Neil Young really puts out some high quality stuff here. Really good packaging. This is some thick paper stock here, gatefold. Still has the original shrink wrap here. It was pressed at Palace. Okay, there you go. Pressed at Palace. Here we go. Put that back in here. It comes with a, here's the insert that it comes with. So you get all the great information on here. It's got all the stuff that you're going to want to know. That's what came inside. And I must say, so here's the the inside. Look at that. Yeah, really good. And here's the set list. So side 1, Everybody Knows This Is Nowhere. 2, Winter Long. 3, Down by the River. Solid first side of this record. Really enjoyed it. It's in your face. This is not a review, but it's in your face. You're really close. It sounds like you're in a small club, and the band is literally 10, 15 feet in front of you. Side 2, Wondering, Come On Baby, Let's Go Downtown, and Cowgirl in the Sand. Best Cowgirl in the Sand I've ever listened to. So yeah, here's the record itself. Good high quality, 200 gram, thick. It's a good piece of vinyl here. Yeah, the funny thing was, once I listened to this, I was kind of ruined for the night. I didn't know. It's like I'm not going to go from this to the Division Bell. And I was stuck. I'm like, what the hell am I going to listen to? I couldn't even go back to Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. This thing had so much energy in it that I was stuck. So essentially, what I did was Bobby Whitlock, 1970, front, back, really good quality, by the way, really good quality packaging. Great job, Bobby. Yeah, so for those who don't know who Bobby Whitlock is, let me just go here. Here's on the inside. Okay, this is what comes on the inside. Got a nice part of the Bobby Whitlock story. Some great write-up in there, and then a lot of the credits on the back. I will be doing a review on this. Love Bobby Whitlock. Bobby effing Whitlock, man. Rock and roll's one of rock and roll's secret weapons for sure. So, who Bobby Whitlock is, let's see. In a nutshell, Bobby started with Delaney and Bonnie, and then Delaney, Bonnie and Friends. wound up as a very young man in his early 20s, like 21, 22-ish. Got over to the UK, did a quick tour with Bonnie Delaney and friends. Part of the friends were Eric Clapton, George Harrison, Dave Mason, let's see, who else? Bobby Keys. So, and then Bobby was part of the crew that recorded George Harrison's All Things Must Pass in 1970. Yeah. And then it was Bobby Whitlock and Eric Clapton that formed Derek and the Dominoes. So they all kind of played on each other's records. So this record right here, his first, it's like a Rock and Roll Hall of Famers ensemble here. Let me just go through it. I'll do a proper review on this, but listen. You've got George Harrison, Eric Clapton, Klaus Voormann on bass, Jim Gordon on drums. This is an all-star cast. Bobby Keys sax, Jim Price trumpet, right? Those are the cats that were on all those Stones albums as well. You got Delaney Bramlett on here as well. Bonnie is on here. Carl Radel, right? Carl was the bass player for Derek and the Dominoes. So, this thing is crazy good. Crazy good. So I put on the first side. That's all I've listened to so far. Again, coming out of the Neil Young and Crazy Horse, I need something with a little bit of energy. And Bobby always brings the energy. And I gotta say, Bobby, this is awesome. It sounds great. Soundstage was really nice, and man, I was like toe tapping and head bobbing for sure. It was great. So I'll do more of a proper review on this thing in the coming weeks, and I can't wait to do it. Frickin' Bobby Whitlock, man. Packaging is second to none. It's a solid release. Really looking forward to it. All right. So where does that bring us? That brings us to the last one that I got in this bunch. And again, by no means is this in any order, but I was really excited to get this. I remember when this came out in 2007, right? This was the Led Zeppelin recorded at the O2 Arena in London, Celebration Day box set. Check that out. On the back, this comes with 3 LPs. This was released in 2012, but it was of the 07 concert at the O2 Arena. And yeah, this is just great. The packaging is nice. Got the little box here open up. It comes with a nice booklet. It has quotes from the band members on why they did this, why they picked the songs that they picked. Yeah, you got something from John Paul Jones in here, something from Jimmy Page, something from Robert Plant, excuse me, and you got a write up here by Jason Bonham as well. So yeah, check that out. I'm looking forward to this. I haven't listened to any of this yet. I've seen it on TV a couple times, but it's been a while. I can't even find it on TV any longer. But the packaging is really good. So you've got you got this nice silk. You pull this thing out, and we've got yeah, individual. Yeah, these are going to go, they're polylined paper sleeves, but we'll get these in a proper poly and go from there. Celebration Day right there. So really happy with this pickup. That's it, everybody. It's a pretty short one today. Just wanted to share what I got, and hold on a second. Yeah, this is what I got on Saturday. So I'll be going through these a little bit more and trying to get a review or two out and see how it sounds right on a modest hi-fi system. So spent some modest dollars on some really good vinyl records, and we'll play them on a modest system to see how it sounds. But this is going to be the next video. Get it? I don't want to give all the secrets away. But this came in the mail from my favorite record store last week. It has been sonically cleaned, and it's going to be the Black Crowes Happiness Bastards. And let me tell you, I've listened to this thing 4 times now. I'll listen to it one more time, and then I'll get the review out either later today or tomorrow, or record it anyway. Thank goodness for the Black Crowes. We've got real adults playing real instruments for real rock and roll. This thing is smoking, let me tell you, smoking. A lot of fun with this thing. And I've got a couple interesting things that I've learned about this album that we'll discuss on the review. So I may record this later on today, or I may get it out tomorrow. But regardless, that is what's coming down the pike. Sorry everybody, I don't have a lot of, just haven't had the desire to do some digital comparisons lately. I'll get more back to that here in the coming weeks. But right now I got a stack of vinyl records and I couldn't be happier. So that's it. Hope everybody's well. Take the time, sit back at the end of the day, grab your favorite beverage, put your favorite music on, whether it's analog or digital, and chill out. Because if not now, when, everybody, right? All right, take care, and we'll see you soon.